WWE fans are debating the inspiration behind the New Day's Raw attire this week, whether it's the late wrestler Giant Gonzalez or the Attack on Titan anime series. Despite the discussions, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are as brash as ever following Monday's win. And now a cold shot has been fired at fans. Mr. Steal Your Girl and Mr. 24/7 are now 39 days into their reign as World Tag Team Champions. The New Day dethroned the War Raiders at WrestleMania 41 and did not make their first title defense until this week's Raw in Tampa. The 9-minute triple threat saw Kingston and Woods retain over the Creed brothers and the Raiders when Xavier rolled up Julius Creed with a handful of tights. Kingston has shared a closer look at the New Day's unique attire from Raw, and it's believed this is a nod to Attack on Titan. The 43-year-old took to X today to lash out at fans over the lack of praise following Monday's successful title defense. Kofi proceeded to insult the WWE Universe as losers, but he did attach a few photos from last night's backstage photo shoot. The New Day continues to move forward in their run as full-fledged heels. Kingston and Woods booted the injured Big E from the faction back in December to ruin their 10th anniversary. World Wrestling Entertainment will return to the Box Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma, for next week's WWE Raw with the go-home build for Money in the Bank. The New Day's Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are among the superstars advertised front and center. A future World Tag Team Championship shot for the Creeds is expected after the champions worked with the brothers in Monday's triple threat with the Viking Raiders, only to turn on them and pin Julius Creed to retain. Chad Gable later expressed frustration over his American-made stablemates being bossed around by the New Day and ordered Ivy Nile to help them train. In a shocking twist of events following his victory on this week's Monday Night Raw, former WWE Champion Kofi Kingston took to social media and backstage interviews to address the intense backlash he's received from a section of the WWE Universe. The New Day member, known for his infectious positivity and jaw-dropping athleticism, pulled no punches as he fired back at critics, reminding the world exactly who he is and what he's done for this business. A win that sparked a firestorm. Kofi Kingston secured a hard-fought victory in a singles match against rising star Bronson Reed, utilizing a crafty roll-up that many fans online deemed cheap and underhanded. Social media platforms lit up immediately after the bell rang, with hashtags like #JusticeForReed and #NotLakeithis trending within minutes. What was supposed to be a triumphant return to singles competition for Kingston quickly turned into a battleground of criticism. But Kofi, never one to back down from a challenge, in or outside the ring, had something to say. Kofi claps back. "I don't owe you pretty." In a passionate, borderline fiery post-show promo uploaded to WWE's digital channels, Kingston addressed the backlash head-on. "So let me get this straight. I win a match, and suddenly I'm the villain? I've been flipping through ladders, bouncing off ropes, and breaking my body for your entertainment for over 15 years. But I pull out a win that's not picture perfect, and suddenly I'm public enemy number one? Miss me with that noise." Kofi's words weren't just offensive, they were declarative. This wasn't just a response. It was a reminder. A reminder that the Kofi standing in front of the camera was the same man who battled through 11 years of grind to finally lift the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35. A moment forever etched in wrestling history. The Kofimania legacy. Forgotten already? What seems to have hit a nerve with Kingston, and rightfully so, is how quickly the same fans who once rallied behind Kofimania turned on him after a single, less than flashy win. His journey to the top in 2019 wasn't just one of the greatest underdog stories in WWE history. It was a cultural moment. Fans across the globe united in support of a man who, for over a decade, had been criminally underrated. But in his own words, "Y'all cheered me when I was the underdog. You held up signs. You tweeted #Kofimania like it was gospel. But now, when I do what it takes to win, crickets, or worse, hate. That tells me a lot about some of you. Kingston went on to say that he's no longer concerned with appeasing fans who only support him when it suits them. He's playing smart, not safe. And if that makes people uncomfortable, so be it. A new edge to Kofi? While Kingston has always been known for his high energy and heart of gold persona, this week's Raw and the aftermath have hinted at a possible shift in his character. Could we be seeing the beginning of a more ruthless, more focused version of Kofi? Backstage reports suggest WWE Creative has been toying with the idea of giving Kofi a solo run with more narrative bite, especially in the absence of Big E and the current creative direction of Xavier Woods. A heel turn isn't confirmed, but fans are already speculating. Was this outburst a one-time emotional vent, or a teaser for something bigger? Kofi didn't exactly shy away from the idea either, ending his promo with a cryptic message. If I gotta stop smiling to start winning, then maybe it's time to switch things up. Y'all better buckle in. It's about to get real uncomfortable. Reactions from the locker room. Several WWE superstars have weighed in on the controversy. Xavier Woods tweeted his support, writing, "People want warriors but cry when we fight like one. Proud of you, brother. Still your hero." On the other hand, Bronson Reed posted a salty reaction of his own. Roll-ups and excuses. I'll see you again, Kofi. This time, no shortcuts. Even fan favorites like Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins subtly responded, with Rollins tweeting a gif of popcorn, indicating he's just here to watch the drama unfold. Fan base divided. The WWE Universe is sharply split. While some fans continue to criticize Kofi for his less than clean win, others are defending him fiercely. At Coffee Kingdom 89 tweeted, "Y'all really booing Kofi for playing smart? If it was Randy Orton, y'all would call it veteran instinct. Hypocrisy is wild." At WrestleQueen, "I love Kofi, but this attitude? I don't know. Feels off. Not the guy I rooted for during Kofimania." The debate shows no signs of slowing down, but maybe that's exactly what Kofi wants. More eyes, more buzz, more edge. What's next for Kingston? Whatever this new chapter is for Kofi Kingston, it's definitely not going to be quiet. Whether he doubles down on this defiant new tone or uses it as fuel for a major comeback arc, one thing is clear. Kofi's tired of being overlooked, underestimated, and underappreciated. As Raw heads into the summer season, rivalries are heating up, and Kofi just might be stepping into one of the most unpredictable runs of his career. Whether the fans love it or hate it, they will be watching. Or as Kofi put it,